All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into the wonderful world of pivot tables. Here we're instructed to create a pivot table in a new worksheet from the data in the employee records sheet. Display the office column as the report filter and status as column label. In the row labels field, insert the following in the same order, ID and first and last name. Rename the new sheet pivot table. Well, okay, we've read those instructions. Let's break it down step by step. Create a new pivot table where? In a new worksheet from the data in the employee records sheet. For some reason here it's calling it a sheet instead of a worksheet, but that's the same thing. So it's the employee records right down here. It's already highlighted for us. And we need to create a pivot table. So this is an insertion, so I'm going to go to Insert, and it is a table that we are inserting, and it is a pivot table. So I'm going to click on Pivot Table. Now it says create this pivot table in a new worksheet. So I'm going to come down here and select New Worksheet right there from the data in the employee records sheet. Well, the data in the employee record sheet doesn't need to include all this header information here. It's basically going to start here with this label. Oh, I need to tell it what table or range. There we go. It needs to start here and encompass all of this data down here to the last line, which is row number 39. And we can see here that the table or range we've selected is employee records from A6 to D39. Okay. Now we're going to click OK because we just told it to put it in a new worksheet. And so now here's our new worksheet that we're going to build. It says display the office column as the report filter. So I'm just going to grab office right here and put it right here where it says filters. It says status as a column label. So I'm going to grab status right here and put it into the column section. In the row labels field, insert the following in the same order, ID and first and last name. So I'm going to start with ID, and I'm going to put that down here in the rows. And then first and last name, I'm going to put that down here too. Now, the last thing we need to do is rename the new sheet Pivot Table. So I'm going to come over here and right click on that sheet, and I'm going to rename it. And I'm going to type in PIVOTTABLE. Make sure my spelling and capitalization and everything is the same. Hit enter on that. And then when I go to the next one, we've done it correctly.